and welcome back to Where It Left Off Plus. Today's episode, additions to old Where It Left Off episodes. What I mean by that is, if in an episode I told you from what chapter in the manga to what chapter in the manga, I'm doing the light novel for that, if it exists. Or if I did the light novel in an episode, I'm doing the manga. Easiest way to show you is by starting with Konosuba. Konosuba has currently had 2 seasons in a movie. Those 2 seasons in a movie have covered everything in the manga from Chapter 1, Volume 1, May I Go to This New World with This Self-Proclaimed Goddess, all the way to Volume 9, Chapter 53, I Want the Strongest Wizard. So, if you'd like to continue the manga from where it left off, you'd continue in Volume 9 with its final chapter, Chapter 54, A Toast to This Bright Future. Continuing on, The Rising of the Shield Hero has currently had 2 seasons. Those 2 seasons have covered everything from Volume 1 of the light novel all the way to Volume 9. So, if you'd like to continue the story from where it left off, you'd continue with Volume 10. Noting, however, that gap in between, the 1.5 season, as I call it, that was not covered at all in the anime, is the beginning of Volume 6, to about the 3/4 point. Next up, Mushoku Tensei. Mushoku Tensei has currently had 1 season. That 1 season has covered everything from Chapter 1, Volume 1 of the manga. Could it be an alternate universe? All the way to Volume 11, Chapter 52, Quagmire the Adventurer. So, if you'd like to get the rest of the manga from where it left off, you'd actually continue with the rest of that chapter, as only about half of it was adapted. And finally, The Devil is a Part-Timer. The Devil is a Part-Timer has currently had 2 seasons. Those 2 seasons have covered everything from Volume 1 of the light novel, all the way to Volume 5.5. So, if you'd like to get the rest of the story from where it left off, you'd continue with Volume 6 of the light novel.